Hey everyone, it's Jay.
And I'm Kendra, and you are listening to Mood Swings, the podcast. Mood are you in today? How are you feeling? What are we
You
doing?
know, I am feeling good. I'm feeling good because I'm on live with my bestie in the Westie. Forget the resties, and I can't be mad today.
Good.
Something happened, and I shared that story with you earlier today, which has actually made my entire week, month, year or so, which I will not put out on live. But I'm super, 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 super blessed. So I can't even be mad. So how are you? What's your mood like?
My mood is, as you know, I was working really hard the past 2 weeks and I was tired and I finally got a little mini vacation and it gave me a whole reset. So my mood is jubilee. I am happy. I'm excited. I'm talking to you
Yay!
today. I'm excited about this show. So let me just tell the listeners this. When we come up with our show topics, we just kind of give each other a topic. That's it. We don't really do a whole lot of going into what we're going to talk about because we like to have each other be authentically surprised, just like the listeners on the show. So you can get a
Yes.
real honest reaction from us. So when Jay came up with this topic today, I was immediately excited and I've been cracking up thinking about it all day. So I'm excited. My mood is excitement because I want to hear all
Yeah.
of
Well, the pressure's on now. I don't know. It was just something that came to mind. I'm like, you know what? This is a scary topic to me. So just keep in this theme of October and Spooktober, and we're wearing our festive little pajamas. I promised the listeners that I was going to come back with some true crime and tell the whole story, and it's real. And then I realized I scared the shit out of myself, and I was like, wait, I got to go to bed. I can't not. I cannot, and I don't even know why I would do that to myself because I don't even like scary movies. That don't even make
right,
sense, right?
right.
So I switched off my topic to something still as equally as scary. It is the wild world of Tubi movie titles.
This is
So
going to be great.
that's what I decided to do. So everybody grab your blanket, grab your drinks, and curl up and get ready to be scared along with me because these are crazy. So so have you ever been like scrolling through your apps and going through your channels and you come across this movie that just totally out the blue makes a total left, doesn't make sense, the
Yes.
acting is off. Then there's this random white guy that came in there. Somebody got slapped. The wig flies off. Chances are you're crossed a Tubi movie. All right. So I have a list and I did a lot of research. I actually bound it like a book. I'm going to publish it. I have notes. I have it all. Okay. So first one.
Impressed.
I know. Let me go
Look
through
at
this quickly
you.
here. So
My little
for the viewers, please pardon me. I'm going to be reading a couple of things just so I can make sure that I have the content correct. There's some good shit here. So you ready? Right. So um Tubi tends to want to be aligned with current events. So
okay.
they already want to be kind of like I would just think of it as TMZ, but in
Okay.
movie. Okay. But I think what they want to do is they're doing it so quickly, but they don't want to cross any boundaries. They don't want to cross any copyright laws or put out other people's likeness and get sued.
Mm, okay.
So do you remember Meg the Stallion and Corey Lanes when they got into that kerfuffle and she somehow got shot in her foot?
Yeah, of course. Everyone remembers that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Did you see it on TMZ or anything? Because
It was on the news. It was everywhere.
it was everywhere. It was also on Tubi, and Tubi decided to get it out as quickly as possible. And the movie, if you guys would like to look it up, is called "The Rapper That Got Shot in the Heel."
Girl, stop.
No, I'm not
What?
joking. I'm not joking. So I'm going to read you the plot synopsis so that you can really get an understanding that it is aligned with a current event that happened
Okay.
a few years
Yes,
back.
please.
So music artist Raven the Stallion and Corey Gaines have
Oh
a
my
secret
gosh.
love affair. One night after partying, everything goes wrong, leading to a shooting that will change their friendship forever.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Corey Gaines?
And Raven the Stallion.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Now, do you remember Jonathan Majors, the one who's dating or actually, I think, married to Megan Good?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, do you remember about 2 years prior, right before he got with Megan, that he got into all that big old thing with his ex girlfriend?
Girl. Yes. Where they were they were he was running and the girl was running after him or whatever,
Do you
right?
remember
Is that
that?
what you're talking
So
about? Yeah,
well, if you guys have not been able to catch up with that, please catch up with the movie called The Actor Who Got Chased Around the City.
I can't.
That's that's definitely gonna let you know. It said at the peak of his career, an actor's celebratory evening with his fiancee takes a devastating turn upon receiving life-altering message.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious right now? I just wish I could be like in the boardroom when they are pitching a Tubi
Mhm.
movie. You know what I mean?
Right?
And even the names, like I wish they'd put a little more creativity in the name. Like if I feel like go ahead, sorry.
Go on here, because I think
I
you and
feel
I
like
can make hella movies.
hell yeah. We can make a movie. We always make a lifetime movie, network movie.
K Mac is about to tell you some stuff. She said we are lifetime movie writers to heart, and we can write a movie for you. It will grip your seats. You'll laugh. You want to slap your husband, and then you want to celebrate.
Well, because there's always like a pattern to the lifetime movie. So you and I have talked about this before. In order to make a lifetime movie, it's a recipe, right? You gotta have So it depends. If it's Christmas, there's always some sort of Christmas tree farm involved, and the girl who left the small town for the big city, but something happens and she has to go back to the Christmas tree farm. And when she's there, she runs into her high school love back. He's still working at the Christmas tree farm. He's now a hand there working with her aunt or her uncle, and they bump heads at first because he's mad that she left for the big city and now she's this big corporate exec and
Yes.
she's stressed out with work and but she really cares about her aunt and the Christmas farm, the tree farm, and she doesn't want it to go. So her and Jack start working. They're having some sort of
Yeah.
event in the town square,
Yeah.
right? Some
Mm-hmm.
sort of
Keep going,
fair
girl.
or something in the town square, and everyone's coming and they're buying Christmas trees and they're raising all this money, and then they rekindle this spark that was there, and she falls back madly in love with Jack.
But then she gets a call from the big city, right?
Mm.
And she's now a dilemma on what she has to do, because should she take the big job or she go stay with Jack? Because then they gotta have some kind of like decision that they have to make. Keep
Turmoil.
going.
Hmm.
Keep going.
Yeah, yeah. And she's been working hard for this promotion her whole life, but now she's back home in the little town, and she's kind of things are coming clearer about what makes sense and what doesn't. So she has to figure it out. And she always has that sassy friend that still works back in the big city who's telling
Yep.
her, "Girl, he's a
Mm-hmm.
hunk. I wouldn't leave him." Some shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. So that's the Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right? So that's the Christmas plot. Now, if it's just a regular plot, there's always some family, something happened, there's some sort of infidelity with the husband or with the wife or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's always like a crazy ex or a crazy night that gets out of control. And then this person ends up stalking the family.
Yes.
But wait, what I failed to say is that in the beginning of the movie, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
see some sort of like headlights driving and another car's chasing them and someone gets chased off the road and they die. And then
So
it cuts to
I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was gonna say, wait a minute, what happened to the death or the mysterious strangling that happened in the mansion that they're gonna have to move there because their uncle was sick and build them the house, right? But
so
yet they're a
uncle was
writer,
sick,
something like that, right?
some sort of museum
Mm-hmm.
curator, they work in the arts,
Yes.
and this person comes back into their life, but now she's like a nanny or she's the long lost sister or some shit like that. And when she
Mm-hmm.
gets there, all this
Yes.
crazy stuff starts happening. People start
Absolutely.
dying, your job is sabotaged, all type of crazy stuff, and they can't figure it out. But when they do figure out, they wait until they go out on a boat. They charter a
Yes.
boat with this person in the middle of the night in a lightning storm.
Phone no service don't work.
I was just about to say, a lightning storm has knocked out all communication, and they say to that person, "You know what, Jack? I know that you killed Elizabeth, and I'm not going to let you get away with it." But they're 80 miles from shore at
Yes.
midnight.
And then she goes, as soon as we get back to civilization, which is in about 45 miles from anyone to hear me right now, I'm turning you in, doing it.
And keep going and keep going. And then tell them about what happens when they get to shore. Because just so you guys know, we're totally going off the dome with this, but this is how all lifetime movies go. Okay, go ahead. What happens when they get back to shore?
So when they get back to shore, they get into a tussle. They're about to fight. She's screaming for help, and it seems like for everything you're screaming at the TV, like, "Bitch, grab the log!" She can't find the log, can't get to it. "Bitch, stand up, team! I get you do all stuff." But she finally able to grab the gun that was nowhere in sight and nowhere on the boat. It just happened to be there. That just fell out of some kind
This
of
guy,
backpack. And then you see they're tussling, and then you do the poof, and then they both stare at each other.
right? And for that split second, you don't know who got shot.
You don't
It's
know.
suspenseful.
And then all of a sudden, one starts to drop down to the ground, right? But they're both down on the ground, and she thinks it's fine. And she gets up and she's like, "Oh, that's fine. I'm going to turn my back away from this guy. And I'm going to
Exactly.
say, woo, now I guess I go ahead and call the car." And then he goes and grabs her leg, pulls her back, and they do another tussle, just another tussle. She finally gets the log that I've been asking her 15 minutes ago to go grab, beats him in the head. And now, all of a sudden, fast forward to where?
The ambulance. It's nighttime. The ambulance is outside. She's sitting on the edge of the ambulance with a blanket, something draped over her because we don't care that it's summertime and it's the Mojave Desert. You need something draped over you during your ambulance, sitting on the back of the ambulance. And then
Yes.
her sassy friend comes running up and she's like, "Rebecca, I thought he killed you." And she was like, "He's crazy." And then from there, you see him being taken out on the stretcher, and
Yes.
then he goes to the insane asylum, and you see him a couple of months later, and he's now all enthralled with the new lady that's coming in there to push the meds.
Mm-hmm.
And then they
Mm-hmm.
pan off to Rebecca, and now Rebecca is a year later.
Yes.
Rebecca's in her backyard. It's a birthday party. They have a baby now. And they're
Indeed.
just like, they're having cake, and they're just like, "Today's so great. I'm so glad we got away." And then the camera pans. The end.
Cue credits. Bitch, we just made a hell of a time. Let's do it.
Lifetime.
Let's do it.
Give me
We
my
did two
writing
movies
credit.
in one. We
Holler
did.
at me.
Why don't we merge both of those plots together and do a choose your own adventure movie? Is she gonna go to the movie with Jack, or is she gonna kill his ass? That's what you do. It could be
Girl.
a holiday movie, or it could be a horror movie, whichever you want it to be.
And if we give it a name like that shit on Tubi, we could be like the Christmas tree handler who was killed by the woman in the big city.
Or was she? Choose your own adventure. See, because you're gonna choose your own adventure.
Choose your adventure. Love it. I told you, girl, we be on here innovating. You know what I mean? We just be
Yeah,
on here making stuff.
we
Just
do
like
make it.
the
No, Tubi, man. Tubi ain't got shit on us.
cheers. Clink, clink,
But
clink.
clink, 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 clink. But you know what? Since I did the research, I might as well go ahead and finish with what I did find
Yes,
out.
please. I'm so sorry to go out on that tangent. It just,
Fucking love it. You know me. We are some two people lifetime anything. So the ID channel, that's a good one too. Snap, that's a good one too. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna give you a couple of the names that are true Tubi movies. If you choose to watch it, I would love for you to comment back and let me know how you enjoyed that movie. Do you remember? This was ripped from the headlines. Do you remember the nurse who said that she had saw a baby on a highway or something? Remember that? You
yes.
know, Tubi also did saw that because they have a movie called "The Nurse That Saw the Baby on the Highway." Look at that!
My
Look at that!
gosh.
Came
That's
out in 2020.
crazy.
Yeah, I love that
My
one.
gosh.
This is the one I was planning on watching tomorrow. You toxic as fuck.
I'm sorry, what? You toxic as fuck? That's the title?
Yeah, the title is a red flag itself. Just I'm just gonna say. So I don't know what that's about, right?
Is that one about Britney Spears?
Toxic
Looking
and
under.
yeah, no. So yeah, so we have Tubi likes making a lot of sequels, like Don't Fuck in the Woods. Yeah, and so it's bikini clad or lingerie clad with a bat or like a chainsaw with a monster chasing them in the woods. Clearly, they did not learn because there is a Don't Fuck in the Woods 2 and a Don't Fuck in the Woods 3. So these bitches is dumb.
Is this a black cast?
No, this one is actually not. There's not. Well, I mean, it could have some people of color here, but they were nowhere on the poster.
Well, I was gonna say, because I was like, that's just completely unrealistic. Black folks don't fuck in the woods. We don't
That's
even
what
go
I'm
in the
saying. We
woods.
don't even we don't basically do a lot of shit that'll get us killed.
We wish
We
a
don't.
nigga would. That's most of the wood
I
we
mean, I
do.
don't. What called? Don't swim with the sharks. No,
Yeah, yeah, we're not in it.
don't drive on an ATV when you don't know how to drive it. No, that's a bad story, guys. I don't want to go into
That's
it.
a rip from the headlines.
That was a rip from my Achilles tendon. And now for the fun part, I have a game for you, K Mac.
Okay.
Drum roll, please. I have a choose which Tubi movie title is a fake movie title. And you got to explain
Boy,
to me
that's gonna
why
be
you
hard.
feel it is a fake movie title. So, you ready?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Round one. Okay. Please don't feed the children. The baby daddy who found out on Facebook Live. Corrective measures.
I'm looking for the fake one or the real one.
You're looking for the fake one.
Corrective measure.
Ding, 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 ding. No, actually, you know what's funny? No, you were incorrect. It is number two, the baby daddy who found out on Facebook Live, which I actually was like, oh, that would have been good because if I was on Facebook Live and I found that out, oh my God, you should imagine the amount of chat on the side. Anyways, but that was wrong.
That sounds super authentic. I thought for sure it was that one.
Right, because it's so direct and to the point and so descriptive. It had to been, but it's not, was it? So, all right. She left me for my barber, the
Lord.
Zuri Johnson story, or Great White Waters.
The Zuri Johnson story.
You know, I don't even know who that is, but obviously she's real. But I don't know what that story is about, but it is real. It is the She Left Me for My Barber. See,
Oh
that's
my
not funny
gosh.
because it's actually seems like you would have chosen that one.
Well, that seems
Would you have
super
actually
on the
chosen that one?
nose. No, I didn't choose it
Right?
because it seemed like it would be like a real movie from Tubi.
You would have really assumed that that would have been a movie? Yes. Okay, then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, what about this one? I think you're gonna at least know the title of this one, so you're gonna know this part is a real freaking story.
Okay.
The girl that got glue stuck in her hair. Okay, he proposed at Red Lobster and still cheated.
My
The
gosh.
nurse who saved the wrong patient.
Again, I'm looking for the fake one. They all
You're
sound
looking for
real
fake
as
one.
shit. He proposed at Red Lobster.
The fake title is The Nurse Who Saved the Wrong Patient.
My God.
Bitch. There is a movie called He Proposed at Red Lobster and Still Cheated.
I can't. I cannot.
What about Born Again Baddie, the cousin who
Huh?
fought the Uber driver,
Oh my God.
or Black Men Don't Cheat 2?
The cousin who fought the Uber driver.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding. Where's our alarm? Ding, 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 ding. That was
Really?
actually fake. Thank God, right? And the last one, we're gonna go like this: the church mother who ran the trap kitchen,
Uh-uh.
the Grinch that stole bitches,
I
okay,
can't. I
and
cannot.
and the wife that didn't know who she married.
The church mother who ran a trap kitchen? Oh no. They all sound crazy.
You know, it's sad to say that you're correct because there truly is a Christmas story for all, family story, the Grinch that stole bitches.
So bitches that I can't. I will not. Never again. My gosh.
Yeah, really onto these ones. Like again, like I don't think I want to watch Don't Fuck in the Woods, but I kind of do because I want to know why they have not learned in three freaking movies. Then I'm gonna watch Stepmother 1, 2, and 3 again. Now you might have seen a couple of scenes that have come across Instagram via TikTok of Stepmother 1, 2, and or 3, because another part of Tubi is that I'm just gonna say it is low budgeting. The low budgeting and the switch outs of the scenes and the acting is at a different level that you do have to drink and make it actually a drinking game, because it actually becomes a very humorous thing, right? For
Yeah.
example, there was one where Erica Mena was choking this guy out. He clearly was just this guy with a fade and everything. She was choking out the security guard with her legs, and when he dropped to the ground, he had dreads on. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but it
What
did.
the hell?
You guys have all seen those Tubi clips where she goes and
Yeah.
shoots her and
Yeah.
ping, 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 but the sound goes ping,
Yeah.
ping,
Yeah. Yeah.
ping,
Yeah.
and then they all go. Or a kid gets hit by a car and it's like a doll that's like a totally different color
It
of
gets
the
thrown. Yeah.
child who got hit. Yeah, those are my favorite, and those are the kinds of things I look for because they got my type of psyche in their mind when they're making these types of movies. I don't know.
It's
Anyway,
crazy. I can't. Okay, so I've never personally seen Tubi. I've never watched the Tubi at all, but I feel like now I need to go and I need to watch at least one show so I can come back and talk about this nonsense because
I'm gonna bring you
it's
back up here.
nonsense.
For the listeners, what she had just said was, I'm not familiar with the Tubi. Old people love to throw the word "the" in front of a lot of things, so I don't understand what's going on with the Tubi here, huh? You kids love the Tubi,
The
yeah, the
Tubi,
Instagram, the
the
TikTok. You guys
Instagram,
like
the
the?
Tubi, all the things. No, I've never watched any of
So
that
yeah,
before,
it's
and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna
watch the
watch.
Tubi.
In fact, we should watch one together. Let's watch The Grinch That Stole Bitches, and I'll put my Christmas pajamas on.
The exact outfit.
You're
I am in
ready.
the exact
You're
outfit
ready.
for that particular movie.
You're
Yes.
already ready.
Okay. When you well, we'll do that for sure. But let's go ahead and cheers to that as well. One more time.
My goodness. Cheers.
Okay, that was too fun. I have a thousand
That was
more
so
to do,
fun.
but I don't want to waste your guys' time. I want you guys to actually do your own research and get back with us on our podcast. You can comment on our YouTube page, which is Mood Swings the podcast. You can also DM us,
Yes, on Instagram.
comment on our page on Instagram. So
Yep.
thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed. Kate, I love you. I know that was crazy, but I can't wait to hang out with you and watch these movies together, and we'll do it again.
So fun.
I love
Such a
you.
fun show. Love you, Jay.
Love you, Kate. Clink, 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 clink.
Cheers. Clink, clink, clink.